My name is Michael Dennin. I'm the Vice Provost for Teaching and Learning, Dean of the Division of Undergraduate Education, and a professor of physics and astronomy here at UCI. I also happen to have 3 daughters, one of whom's in college right now, who's also going through the remote college experience, just like all of you. So I'm very familiar with both sides of this equation, and I have some comments I'd like to make, some advice we'd like to give you, and a whole bunch of resources available to you that we'll be going into more detail throughout the week. But I wanted to start with a few key main points as you go into the remote classroom. Number 1, we need to acknowledge it's going to be different. We've said that many times as we move into the fall. We've said it a lot in the spring. You're probably tired of hearing it by now, but it's just the truth. It will be different, but it's still going to be an awesome college experience because it's still the core elements of college. It's faculty who are leading researchers in their fields. It's students who are the top students across the state, the nation, and the world, interacting with each other, coming together with a superb staff that's here to support them. And the key to your academic success during this time is to do all the things you would do if you were in person, which is plan out your quarter, think about how you're going to engage with all of your faculty and classes, and know and be aware of all the academic support that's available for you. So what does this mean? This time, it's more important than ever in a remote world to pay close attention to the expectations of your instructors. Each course is not only going to be different from what you expect in the past, but they're going to be different from each other. Faculty have been working hard all summer with a lot of support from our Division of Teaching Excellence and Innovation and their colleagues and peers to make the best online and remote experience for you this fall, but they're all adding their own unique individual twist. They're going to take the different ways to create engagement, community, and to build student learning, and they're going to pick and choose from the tools and techniques that work best for them and their class. So you can't assume that every course is going to be the same. You have to pay attention to the materials the faculty and instructors and TAs are giving you. You have to pay close attention to the communication modes. In this remote world, you can't just drop by someone's office. You can't grab the faculty right before or after class outside the door. You need new ways to engage with your faculty and instructors, and you have to read the syllabus, read their information, so you know how they are best going to be able to connect with you. Because remember, we're all in a pandemic, and the faculty have their own stresses and other external conditions on them that they're going to have to work around just like you are. So you need to know what their plan is. You need to know how to reach out to them, communicate, and get that information. But you also have to stay connected to the peers in your classes. You're going to have to figure out strategies to connect to other students, to have that informal learning, to meet together, to study together virtually, and to figure out how to do that in a way that meets your style. So be aware that over the next 2 weeks, we're going to provide information, insights, what we're doing to support you, what we're doing to make the faculty the best they can be in this teaching mode, advice from students and how you might plan your success. And you're going to have to take that all in and figure out what works best for you. This is not a do everything we list for the next 2 weeks situation. You can't. Don't put that stress on yourself. This is about picking and choosing the elements from what we share with you that are going to work best for your success. So for some students, this might be setting up an hourly time every day to be on Zoom with their friends, studying at the same time, even if you're studying different subjects. For some students, this might be setting up agreements on when to chat with each other and study the same topic and make focused study groups. For some of you, it might be setting up Google Docs to share with your friends. There's all sorts of ways you can do this, and we have the resources for you to figure out what's going to work best for you, just like we gave faculty the resources for them to figure out what's going to work best for them and integrate it into your class. So again, just as a final summary, the number one thing during this time is going to be communication and planning. You're going to have to plan your weeks differently and better than you did when you were in person because you don't have that regular cadence of going to class to help you plan. Communication with your instructors and peers. Stay in touch, stay engaged, stay on top of things, and then realize that each class, each experience is going to be a little bit different. And so adjust to those differences and make sure you know what they are. And then as you learn about all our great services, supports, units that will support you in your academic success and really make sure you have the best quarter you can have, reach out to us. And then at the end of the day, know we're here for you. If you have any questions, email or call, because you know what? You can't get everything from reading a website or watching videos. We know that. So we're here to be there for you when the questions come up. So enjoy the next sort of 2 weeks of videos. Get the information. Figure out what's best for you. Have an awesome quarter. And zot, zot, zot.